Week lows. Ouch. Now, this, as we're hearing that energy companies are planning more layoffs. By the way, since last fall, they've dropped 150,000 workers. They've been pink-slipped. Eric Bolling is here. He's going to make the case that cheap oil is good for the economy. And by the way, I'm very much on your side.
Yeah, what's with that tease, Stuart? Oh, Eric Bolling likes lower oil prices, and 150,000 people were laid off.
Fair.
Eric hates the oil industry.
Okay. Fair and balanced.
So for the record, I come from the oil industry. I love the oil industry. I think they're wonderful workers. I want to see as many of them employed as possible. Right. But it's a free market, Stuart. So when prices for oil go down, and there's some people who had put on a lot of extra workers, drilling, fracking, whatever, and they can't afford to pay those people, they're going to get laid off, and that is the downside. The upside is that gasoline versus a year ago, and don't forget, a year ago was a better year than the prior year as well. Just year over year, in 1 year, gasoline's down 80 cents a gallon. If 376 billion gallons a year we use in America alone, divide that by the households, you come up with $2,000 of more cash to spend per household just on gasoline. Forget the power prices. Forget your heating oil prices. Those prices will come down, too. That's a lot of extra spending money
didn't spend
in a home's
when
pocket.
prices really came down, fall and into the winter and the early part of the spring, they didn't spend that extra money.
Retail sales went down. Because they're not sure, because they keep hearing that prices are going to go back up. You watch enough business television, 80% of the people will tell you by the end of the year oil is going to be $70 a barrel. I will tell you it has a better chance of being $35 a barrel than $70 a barrel.
And you're
at the
a trader.
End of the year.
You know
this.
Spend
a lot of time. The reason why, there's a lot of oil. There's a big overhanging oil. That eventually has to make its way to the refiner, through the refinery, all that expensive oil that they've used, they've stored, work its way through the refinery. Prices will come down. Stuart, cash is king in America. When you put more cash in a household, they spend it. What happens to the spending? That goes directly to earnings, bottom line earnings.
Because they'll turn around and say, now's a good time to increase the gas tax so we can fund the highways. And you won't notice it because gasoline prices are coming down. They will say that.
And they may say that, and that would be a mistake.
I agree entirely. So we're in agreement, Bolling.
But we are in agreement.
100%. We're like this.
Except for the segment about the inheritance, I'm in the father's camp.
Are you really?
Interesting.
Oh, Bolling, no.
All of it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Rule from the grave?
Yeah, hurdles. You can't just hand it over.
Because
if you didn't have them, they would get $20 million for nothing, and then who knows how they'd end up.
I think it'd be like Buffett and give them nothing.
No, he's going to give them $1 billion each.
Yeah.
You know, Bolling, you're all right until you said that. But if you're not careful, you'll come back early morning.
I shall.
I know you work a long day.
I'd love to.
Get out of here.